My name is Catalin and this is my lovely wife Kelly, and we are the pastors of Influence Church. I was born and raised in Communist Socialist country Romania in East Europe. I grew up with an abusive father that didn't want to spend a dime on the family. He wanted to have only 2 kids, and I was a third, and 5 more followed. We used to call him the tyrant. But also I grew up with a wonderful mom that worked 3 jobs to provide for us. A Christian woman that inspired us and empowered us to understand that we do not have to end up as my dad. During my childhood, I saw how important the church is and how much they helped us through the process, and they inspired us and supported us. But during the situation home, I grew up a very angry child. 1989 was a year that changed my life. First, I started a mentoring relationship with my youth leader at that time. That helped me understand that circumstances or family dynamics doesn't have to define my future. Second, at 14 years old, I was part of the Romanian Revolution when we threw out the communist dictatorship and started the democracy in Romania. At that moment, I understood that our action and what we do has an influence that affects people for years, decades, and generations. Our influence can change family trees. At that age, I started knowing God, not just as a religious belief, but also as a person who wanted to have a relationship with me. I decided to be involved in the church and to be part of the solution in people's life. Life is too short, struggles are too many for us to face them alone. For this reason, we need people around us to empower us, to help us, not just to barely make it through life, but also to thrive in life. Living for God is the way to live a meaningful life.
One of the first questions people usually ask us is, how did you meet? The short answer is, when I was 17, Catalin's sister Maggie came and lived with my family as an exchange student. And during the months that she was with us, she really became a part of our family. She would say to me, Kelly, you need to meet my brother. You guys would get along so good. So a couple years later, I visited her in Romania, met her family, and became friends with Catalin. So when Catalin came to the United States in 2003, it really didn't take us very long to realize, I think we should get married. And that was the best decision that I have ever made. It is amazing to me that God brought us together from across the world. We share the same heart for God, the same heart for people, and now we get to serve at Influence Church together. Influence Church invites people to break free from the ordinary and partner with God to influence our world for the better together. We're not fancy, just real.
We would like to invite you to Influence Church, where you can know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and influence your world.